Well, we're a bit more prepared tonight. We're having a go. We've now got as you can probably see in the left-hand corner, we've got a spotlight and that. We've caught one fish already. Unfortunately, I've got the rods in, got the camera set up, and I've caught a small whiting, which hopefully that won't be the cuss of the night. It was literally first cast. But the sea is quite choppy. We've got a southeasterly breeze, and we're having a go. Break baits tonight. There's Caroline. Hello, Caroline. How you doing? Hey, we're having a go. You can probably see where we are. We're local to where you are, not far. But we've caught one whiting so far. It's a bit rough and a bit windy. Southeasterly, and you know what they say, southeasterly isn't as good a fish least, but it's the time of the year. But the rods are moving about at the minute. And there's Jamie. Hello, Jamie. Thank you for watching. I've literally just come on. And then there's Nick. Nick, well done. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not a lot to report. I'm a little bit more improved than I was on the last outing. I'm in the same spot. I have got a light. I'm just trialing something at the minute, different ways, shapes and forms and what have you, to have a go. That's fine, Caroline. Thank you for watching, and don't be working too hard, whatever you're up to on a Friday night. But yeah, we've got both rods have got out lugworm tipped off with squid. I've got a 2-hook flapper on the one and a single hook on the other. Practice, I suppose, that's all it is. We're just having a go, see how we go. Fingers crossed, because the last time we did a live from this spot, it dropped out, which I was unaware of. And Roger Dodge, I'll have a BM please. Caroline, thank you. Which I was unaware of. So we've set up this time, we've all set up, but we've landed one whiting so far. We literally, before I got the camera out and set up, and the rod started twitching. It's pretty rough or choppy. I'm out of the breeze, I'm sat in the car, and we're having a go. And there's Kojak's on here as well. Hello, Kojak, thank you for watching, sir. But we'll see how long it lasts and see how long I can chat for, because like I say, I'm not very good at this sort of thing, so we're just having a bit of fun on the beach on the south coast, fishing for anything that swims around really. I would like to catch maybe a small conger. They're around at the minute, who knows, but whiting, I just want to catch something, do you know what I mean, because it's been pretty barren for fish for the last few weeks down this neck of the woods. But like I say, one small whiting so far, and see you later on, Caroline. Thank you for watching. Be careful out there and don't work too hard. We'll see you later. Take care. So we'll have a go, see what's what, see how long the lights last. I've got a little battery set up on there, a rechargeable thing, strip light. Hopefully it's a bit better than it was on the last time. All right, yeah, big conger, that'll do. Okay, but as you can see, the rods are twitching about at the minute. I've got two yellow, I think they're 150s, the weights on them, but they're still not holding ground. The left hand rod is giving it large. I don't know if there is actually something having a go at that, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. So we'll see what's what and what have you. Hello, we got 14, we got 6 thumbs up and 14 likes, or 14 watchers. Thank you very much for the likes and the watchers. Woohoo! So this is it, Friday night. It was a long weekend planned this weekend, but the weather's been a bit grim. Oh, hello, there's oh, hello, Harain Jafar, hello there, sir. And J.M. Barnforth, nice to see you in the old gathering on the beach tonight. Thank you for watching. Oh dear, it's fun. It's chaotic. I'm like, not this is the second time we've done a live here, and yeah, I'm not really I'm not really, this isn't my thing, but we're having a go. Thank you very much. And there's John. Hello, John. Thank you very much. Well, I've caught one so far, one small whiting. If you haven't caught me from right for the very beginning, one small whiting which was caught prior to me going live. Oh, you're using the wife's phone. That's nice. Hopefully she won't get too many calls coming in. But let's see how we get on. Like I say, we're trying it out. Hopefully it won't drop out after too long. I think on my last time I managed about 50 minutes and then it just went off. Why, I don't know, and I thought it was still going because there was nothing showing on here. But it's your little sister's phone. Nice. But yeah, it's been chucking it down. I was hovering about coming down. I was watching the weather apps, and there was a window of opportunity after 6 o'clock to come out. And bang on 5:45, it literally stopped raining over my gaff. And I had some dinner, loaded the car up, got where I wanted to come, and away we go. So there is a couple of other danglers further down the beach. I've seen some spotlights, but maybe the wind's put them off, I don't know. But according to the forecast, the wind's dropping off. The wind is dropping sort of later on into the tide. Well, we're twitching around, but I think that's where the leads are rolling around on the bottom. The left hand rod, that's the one that I didn't catch on. That's a single hook flapper on that one, Pennell, which has only got like a size 1.10 on there. I'm just fishing for anything really, to be fair. I know potentially where it's a bit stormy there could be a bit of bass. Oi oi, is that dragged fishing on there as well? And that. Ah, dear. Oh, and there's Jay Sparky's here. Hello, Jay. How you getting on, chap? Hopefully you've dug yourself out of some snow holes and you haven't got caught in any. But yeah, we're having a go. Thanks for watching, mate. I really appreciate this because it's like I say, I'm new at all this, and we're having a go. You probably recognise the location from other anglers who fish this vicinity. And yeah, we're having a go. Okay then, Mohammed, nice to see you there. Thank you for watching. Took the dogs for a jolly. Well, that's about right, isn't it? Go out and get soaking wet, and then the dogs enjoy themselves, and then you get drenched, and as you get to the front door it stops. That's what it's all about. All about having a dog, isn't it? They love it. They love it. But well, we got 10 thumbs up now. No, I bet you don't, mate. Especially if the way you've had it over there, because you've been in these polar storms, is it they call it, or something? Polar dump. Not nice. I posted a picture up on my Facebook page this evening, Jay. 10 years ago to the day, we had snow on the cars outside our house here, down in southern England. It was about 3 or 4 inches deep, but that was 10 years. 10-year reminder come up on the Facebook page. Oh no, not for you as well, Jamie. Are you in the States, Jamie? Oh, hello. Oh, I haven't seen that one there. Messages held for view. View message. Oh, hello. What's that? Let's have a look. Oh, looks like I've got to do a bit of moderating. You're expecting snow 8 more inches on Sunday. Ding dong. That's grim. Well, hopefully you keep your shovel hot and you can cut through it like a knife through butter. I bet you got one of them show machines, haven't you, for your driveway? Tennessee, blimey, Bill. Didn't realise that, Jamie. Well, hopefully it's not too cold over there, but you just said it. You might be getting. Did you say that you were getting snow? I don't know. You don't get much snow here in the UK, but you do in certain areas, like sort of like Scotland and Wales. They've been getting it, but not where we are. We haven't seen. We've seen a few flurries, and that's about as far as it's. Oh my word, that sounds powerful. Flurries around, but I've seen it while I've been out driving my truck, because I drive a truck for a living, sort of Monday to Friday, and then I'm back home at the weekends. That's why I don't do a lot of videoing, if you like. It's sort of once in a blue moon. Sometimes I also put a bit of put a little clip or two up on Facebook. But we're having a go tonight on here, so we'll see what's what. Learning the ropes, as they say, learning the ropes. But you know, it's just a little bit of fun, not taking it too seriously, and hopefully you'll get a little bit out. You know, I know there's not a lot to look at when you're looking at two rods with tips on, but that's about it. You know, you might see me walk in front of it every now and again. More power than your moped, Jay. It's not very calm. There's a southeasterly wind. It's coming from the hang on, I'll get my finger in the camera. Where's the camera? Oh, you can't see it. It's coming from the left to the right as you're looking at the screen. The wind seems to be dropping off, which is the forecast. So hopefully we will benefit for a bit, and I can stay. I'm not planning to stay here for a few, till probably about 11. Not the high tide is about 9:30ish, but we'll just see what happens. That's all we can do. The tide is coming up. Hopefully I've got the rods in the right place. I don't think it's going to be much higher than where it's coming now. I'll have a look, because it looks closer than what it actually is. Oh, thank you very much for subscribing. That's brilliant. Thank you, sir. So that will do. Oh, there's another subscriber. That might take me up to 60 now. Who knows? Oh, thanks, Kojak. You know what to do. You're a dab hand at all this sort of stuff. Well done. Thank you very much, sir. It looks like it's a bit of rain starting to appear in the air. I think it might be just a passing shower. Let's have a look. Hang on. Yeah, there's a bit of rain just coming through from my left hand side. When I got here an hour ago, the sky was semi-clear and the moon was out. 60 nose on the nose. That'll do then. Well, that's one more than I started with, so that's good. Thank you very much. So, hopefully the signal, the camera is getting blurred through rainwater. Hang on a minute. Let's see if we can get a bit of a swipe going on. Don't know if I can do that without doing the oh, might have to put the ignition on, chaps. I'll give it a bit of a swipe. Oh, hello, we've lost let's move the camera around a bit. Right, let's turn that off. Sorry about that, got a bit of radio there. And the light should go off any second now. Yeah, it looks like the rain's just passing through, so we'll shut the door up for a minute and see what's going on. Yeah, it's a lamp that I bought on eBay, connected up to an old 12-volt battery. Not sure how long the battery's going to last, but it's worth a try. And I got a bargain. It cost me £4, this strip lamp, LED one, It's about 12 inches in length. Then I went on a week later and it was up for £15. So I think someone had a mistake. I got it delivered to my house for £4.50 in total. That's how much it cost me. You got it. I'm in the car, Jay. Yes. So on this little spot here, you can rock up pretty much right to the beach, and then I won't have to worry about getting the shower out and drying all that off, because it was intimate. Showers were forecast on and off through the night, but hopefully it won't be too bad. I think they did, mate. They did indeed. Yeah, I made a £10 saving, which is, I don't know what, $12 or $14, I should imagine, in US money. But we'll see what it's. I've got a little bit of modding to do, because literally the lamp is sat on the shingle at the minute, but I want to make a little framework up so it can actually sort of stake into the ground, and then it's out, not actually on the ground. Oh, another message for review. There must be certain words. Oh, is it? I don't know. Yes, I am fishing. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, hang on, I'm pressing something here. Oh, hang on. Oh, I think we got it back. That's it. We got it back. Oh dear. Let's turn that off. And we'll do another swipe. Yeah, well, we've got the, if that battery fails, we've got the light on the car as well, which we can use to illuminate the rods, because it was pointed out to me by Nick, I think, that it was better if I had the lights on, which he was probably correct, but obviously he does a lot. We do a lot of watching, but between us all, and at the minute the light seems to be doing the trick, and it looks pretty good on the setup at the minute. On the setup, well, we got two 14-foot rods. We've got a pen on the right, and we've got the Achios Fury with the reel combo on the left-hand side, which is the one which you can see lots of little white bits on. And the pen is on the right, which is quite dark, and you can just about make the tip out on the top. But we've got two hook flapper on the right-hand rod and a single hook polypennel on the left-hand rod. But I might have to dart back that tripod in a minute, and I might have to move, because it looks like it's coming. The wind is pushing that tide up the beach a bit, so we'll keep an eye on that. It's looking quite close. I'll go and have a look. I think what I'll do is I'll go and have a look now while it's how many other likes have I got at the minute? I've got 11 likes, 11 thumbs up, 12 watching. So that's, oh, it's got 12 now. Thank you very much, the likers and the watchers. And here's Lynette the editor. How are you doing? But you recognise the spot. Thank you very much for liking it. Right, I'm just going to dart outside and just check that tide level. Just otherwise, I might have to make a few adjustments back a little bit. But normally I'm pretty good. But we'll have a look, because it's looking quite close. So we'll have a look. We'll just give that a swipe, and then away we go. And we're steaming up as well. So, right, bear with us, chaps and ladies, and I will be good. Yeah, I'm fine and dandy, wrapped up. It's chilly and damp outside. Thank you. Right, I'm just going to dive outside. Well, I'm going to get out safely. Well, no diving because it's a gravel beach and I might get chafing. See you in a minute. Bye. Oh, well, that was a passing shower. Got over the top of my head now. It's cleared through. So that's good. Let's give the window another swipe. And that picture looks pretty good. We're still going. That's good. There's 21 minutes so far, so we can't be... Oh, Dave the pirate's there. All right, Dave. He's laughing and joking. So I'll do a rebait in a minute on on the left-hand rod and see what's going on, because it did go a bit mad earlier on, but the wind seems to be does seem to be dying off a bit. But I've got all these fans on here. Look what's going on. Thank you very much. So that'll do. -1. Oh, it's a bit chilly there then. I'm the only maintenance personnel on today. It's been an easy day, but well, we don't mind a bit of busyness, and that, you know, does keep you interested and keeps you busy, which will make the day go a lot, or the shift. I don't know what sort of shifts you do. Do you do a 12-hour shift, 10-hour shift, 8-hour shift? Makes the shift go fast. I know. Well, I used to work in a warehouse many years ago, doing 12-hour shifts, and the 8-hour shift. Sorry, the 12-hour shift. If it was quiet, it dragged. We don't want none of that. Don't want dragging. We just want to get it out of the way. Get it, job and knock. That's what we like to do. I'll turn these lights off now. What's going on? But as you can see, you've got a good view across over there to Forley. You can see the old the flame on the refinery there. You can see the sky's quite clear right through again now. So it's all pretty good, and that. So here we are. That'll do. I've got a nice warm coffee in my hand. That's the bonus of having the car. You can just bring it with you and keep drinking it as you're having a go. Oh, 8-hour shift for Jay. That'll do. Well done. Job and knock. Get it at home. Yeah, I've had a couple of days off. I've been on Thursday. Yeah, it's one of the spots that Will does fish along here on this bit of beach. But sometimes he fishes here, sometimes he fishes further up. It's in the same sort of beach area. If I move the camera around slightly, you'll get more of a refinery view. There you go. No, there's no. I could probably try. I found an old bike frame, if that's any good. There's a bike frame that's been washed up. Looks like it's been in the ocean for a few years, but that's about it. No tree, not tonight. Oh dear, bless you. Come on the tree. That's it. There's no evergreens here tonight. Oh dear, no evergreens here tonight. Oh, hello, was that a twitch? I don't know how I've got the light on in the car as well. I don't know if that's affecting I don't know how you get them off. I'll have to shut the door, I reckon. I'm getting blinded by the light. We'll turn that one off. I might just mess around with that lamp and see if we get a better picture, because at the minute it looks like the bag's well lit, hanging up. Well, it's not a brilliant setup, Mohammed. It's what I can afford, and you know, it's a fishing rod. It's a fishing rod, that's it. That's all we can say. Well, 2 rods. Does what I need it to do anyway. Jay, you take care, fella. Thank you for watching. It is very appreciative that you've come on and had a look. So, you know, it's just a, like I say, a bit of fun. Thank you for watching, my friend. Be careful, and we'll catch you all later. Thank you, my friend. Be careful out there, and try not to get trapped into knee deep in snow and that. Look after yourself. Take care, fella. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh, bless you. Oh dear. Well, we're still going. Half an hour in. Right, I'm going to finish this coffee off, and then there is a little. I can hear the wind gusting a little bit, because we've got some yachts not far from us, and sometimes you might hear the clack 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 of the masts and the cables on the masts. Take care, fella. Thank you, mate. Be careful. Safe journey home, Jay. Bye bye. Yeah, I don't normally fish. I normally fish with like the lamps on that I've got on. I've got a red one and a green one, but the red one's playing up and the battery is a bit dim, so I've had to switch batteries around at the minute. I've recharged up, but they haven't been. These rechargeable batteries don't seem to hold the charge for too long anymore, so I recharge them and then I use them on the next session on these tip lamps. I have been trying out some with bite detectors, but they're too sensitive when it's the weather's a bit choppy, so it picks up every little knock, and then they start flashing red and blue like a police car. So I've left them in the box, and I'm just fishing with green tip lights tonight, and it looks like there's a super duper cruise ship coming out. I don't know if you can see that in the background there. It's crawling along there. I don't know what it is. But we'll just get a bait ready, just to switch over on that left hand rod. And we'll swing around a minute. We'll come back over a bit so we can track. You'll be able to track that ship out in a minute. It looks quite big. Probably an MSC ferry going to somewhere warm. Ah, dear. Right. Let me just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to go and get some bait ready, which is right behind me head in the car. My missus knew that I was doing this in the car. She freak. 3:27 in Tennessee. God, blimey, is that morning or evening? It's got to be evening, isn't it? Blimey, Mohammed, where are you? It's 12:48. You're 4 hours in front. You got to be. Where are you? Over in sort of the Middle East somewhere? No. Oh, you're in the UK. Okay. I was going to say, I thought you the way you put the time up there, it was 10 to 12 or 10 to 1. I thought, blimey, you're a few hours in front. Ah, dear. Right. Right, let's get this left hand rod in. I'll get a bait ready, do a quick changeover, and we'll bung it back out. Right, shan't be a few minutes, guys. Jamie's fine. Oh, you're behind, so it's in the afternoon. So you're at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's daylight where you are then. Nice. Oh, it's your bedtime. Bedtime. Oh, that's really a random time at 10 to 1. Yeah, you're right there, Lynette. You certainly are. Right, let's look. Right, I'm going to let you carry on and chat for a minute, and I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to reel the left hand rod in. Right. Thanks, guys. Won't be a sec. I'm just getting a little bit of black lug and squid together here. Had a bit of an issue just there. One of the hooks had tangled around the braid. Don't know what was going on there, but we've just managed to sort it out, because sometimes it can be a bit of a bind with braid, because it's so fine. It traps itself, and then you just end up with snarl ups. Right, here we go. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Tell you what, that wind is a bit chilly out there. The moon's starting to show again now, so maybe that it's just an on and off shower. Just going to get some more bait out the bag. Just didn't know how much I'll be using, so I've just got a little bit out at a time here. Squid. I do have squid, mackerel and black lug in the armoury. Mackerel I'm using as a last resort, because I just want to use up some bait which I've been getting in and out. So I'm getting another couple of bits of black lug. How many have we got? A couple of wraps, a couple of more bits of black lug left, and so we'll just concentrate on using that for the time being, and then see how we get on. I'm just going to nip off to the bin. There won't be a sec. Alright, we're back. There we go. That'll do. I'm missing a bit of the chat there, chaps, so I don't know what was going on there. Something about cats and dogs and homework. But hopefully you managed to pick up what I was saying, because I don't know how sensitive the microphone is on the camera. Oh, well, once said the computer ate my homework. Well, I can imagine it was a delete, wasn't it? By mistake, maybe. But you're probably a little bit better than what I am at that sort of thing. Computing and stuff. But there we are. Well, we still seem to be going, so it's 40 minutes so far, so that's looking good. It's a shame I haven't caught anything, so I've had the first bite, the one fit. Oh, hello, the rod's going there. Ding dong, I'm off. I'll back in a sec. Well, hopefully you all saw that. But I'm just going to chop a little bit more squid on there. I think whatever it was pulled the squid off of it. But yeah, it was a nice tug. Be back in a sec, guys. I think there's a bit of weed moving about in the water where it's been churned up a bit. Right, let's get back in. Oh, ding dong. Oh dear. Right, we're back. Well, we had a little bit of excitement there, so hopefully you saw that. It was caught on camera. But looks like the wind's getting up a bit as well again. But hang on, what's that on there? Drag fishing's in at number 5. Wait. Oh, we've got some blurry movements going on there. I must have a bit more water on the windscreen. Hang on. Let's give that a swipe off. That'll do. As long as we get the bites, I don't mind. It's having something to look at while you're having a fish, because I'm one of these that wants a bit of interest. Otherwise, if I don't get the interest, because it looks like there's things happening there, but I think there's weed is lurking around, churning up. I've just looked at the beach there, and there's a fair amount of weed coming up with the incoming tide. I don't know what the actual tide is. It's nearly high tide. It's 9:30, I think. The high water is here tonight, or it's. That's what I'm thinking it is. I'm not sure, because I haven't got the blessings of a. Oi! Well done, Wednesday, Caroline. Excellent job. Hopefully you're not too worn out, and you're prepping for a session tomorrow, maybe with Mike. Who knows? Because it's supposed to be a bit better tomorrow, but it's going to be wet during the day, I think. But the wind's going to be eased off. So whether you're on the land or the lake, I wish you the best of luck. But you haven't missed anything. I've just had a big bite. That was about it. And there's a bit of weed floating about, and there's the Solent is a bit choppy tonight. You'd be on a bus. Nice. Is it the E1? Is it the E1 they call it? I don't know. I haven't been on a bus for years. Why won't that light go off? Let's try that. It might go off in a minute. I've got all the doors and shut. All the doors on it shut. Hey, you're not in that lounge, are you? You've been hiding in a cupboard. You're not in the lurkers lounge. I'm using that one from another site. Another sitting in the background, lurking with intent. Well, maybe not in a tent. Lurking in a lounge. Down the cellar. Oh dear, that sounds painful, Jamie. The one thing I have learnt on here is at this moment in time, I don't have moderators, but I'm not planning to intend on having anything like that. Because I'm only just doing it for fun, and it looks like while I'm doing this I have to like pretty moderate it for myself, because there's certain little words that come up and it questions if I can allow it to come on, and I'm more than happy to show what Jamie's just written. because it's a bit of fun. We're not having any graphic content there. Hopefully, you know, anything that I see and I think, oh well, yeah, I'm not sure about that. Oh hello, look at them rods. They're going potty now. You can't really see that. Oh yeah, I agree with you there, Caroline. They are good. But I for me, where I would only do it once in a blue moon, like maybe a fortnightly, monthly, or week. You know, I'm not doing it every day or every week. I don't want to tie anybody up to say, oh yeah, they'll be good, you know, because they do, you know, the mods do excellent job. As Kojak would know, as Lynette would know, they're excellent at what they do. And Jamie would that, you know, you do a really good job. I do appreciate what you do, and I guess the guys that you do it for appreciate all that. But I've yet to gain much knowledge in the YouTube thing that I'm not sure about all that yet. So it's a massive learning curve, massive. Because I'll be honest, I have picked up from another guy that's on here regularly, which you know as being mods. He's got me into this, and I'm just having a bit of fun. You know, he got me into the fishing. I started watching him on YouTube, and then it sort of developed into that, because I haven't fished for years and years and years. I got the gear in the garage, stopped fishing, just basically sitting at home on a Saturday night going, what am I doing? I'm just sitting here doing nothing. And then my lad Jack said to me, have you seen this guy here? He's fishing live a lot. And I thought, oh, we'll have a look. And I started watching it, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going back out. I'll get the rods out, and I start having a go, and you start catching fish. Strange times of the days and nights and weekends and all that sort of thing, having a go. And I've now developed into, I was sort of streaming a little bit on Facebook. I wouldn't even know how to get the mods on board, to be fair, John. I haven't got a clue, but how you get all that sort of thing, I wouldn't like to know. But that's for me to discover. Maybe I need to get so many people on board first. I don't know. But there's a wealth of knowledge out there, and everyone wants, you know, good enough to give you a little bit of advice and helping hand. That's what I like about it. You know, everybody, even though you might be far, you might be wide, a long way away, you might be right next door, the knowledge is good. And it's just what's the word I'm looking for, humbling to know that it's out there, and the assistance is there as well. That's what I like. Well, hopefully I would. Lynette, sorry, I'm reading and I'm trying to digest other messages at the same time as well. So it's going to come, but obviously I've still got to. Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks, Kojak. I really appreciate that. Maybe I'll have to personal message you or whatever and speak to you on a bit of advice for that, because I think you do South Coast Dangler as well. You know, they're all really good at what they do. You know, they've been doing it for a few years, and you know, from a small acorn, there's a large oak tree coming, and that could be me in about 15 years' time. But then I'll be well into it, and I'll be well retired as well. That's it. But you guys, you know, the mods, you know who you are. You do a cracking job on all the channels. It's nice to see you when, you know, any time of the day or night. You're on, you know, middle of the week, because I sometimes drop in during the day when I'm lurking around at work, and there you are. You're there having a go. Well done. Yeah, it's good. It is good. But it's a learning curve. Like I say, it's a learning curve. The light seems to be holding out all right at the minute, so we'll see what's. I might just. It still looks pretty bright from when I started. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it in the early days when I was on there with Will, watching that there was. Oh, you don't sleep, Jamie. No, you must have a snoring session at some point. I have seen some, issues going on there, but if it got a bit too hot, then do you know what? Even though it's a bit of fun, I'll probably just knock it on the head. Do you know what I mean? I'm not into having anybody giving me too much grief. I like a bit, like a bit of fun and a laugh and all that, like the next person. I'm not out to stamp on anybody's toes or anything like that. It's just having a bit of fun. Just having a bit of fun. Besides that, I don't know how long my phone will last on all this live recording. It might blow up. I might have to. I don't want to be getting into a. I'm going to need 2 phones and all this sort of stuff. I don't know about that, but who knows? Is that me, or is that just like a bit of a haze developing around the rods? Is there like some sort of godly influence going on there? It's a halo around the rods or something. Oh, we've got a bit more. Hang on. I know what it is. It's me steaming up in the car, I think. I need to have the window open a bit. It's my bodily heat steaming up the window on the inside. That's what it is. I can't seem to turn. Oh, that's how you turn the light off. I just realised that. I'm driving a car and I don't know what's going on here. That's all it is. It's fun, and hopefully people are getting. That's what inspired me to get back into the fishing as well. Lynette was the way it was put over by Will, and he got me back into it. And every time I see him, and I mention it quite often to him, that he got me back into it. And I've had, like, my rods. These rods here are quite new, but the rods that I started with over about 15 to 20 years ago, that I was using them to start with, and then my rod collection has now developed into these 2 little babies that I've got here, and I've still got the old rods that I started out with. They're in reserve for special occasions, really. I've sort of set them up really now for the seawall, because they're only 12 footers. These ones I'm running with 14-foot continental type rods, quite sensitive on the end, which you could possibly see. No, you're right, Lynette. You're right. I don't take. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'm getting near to the retirement department, but I don't want any grief. Do you know what I mean? I just want to get out there, have a go, and I'm not out to make any money. I'm just out there just having a bit of fun. If it goes a bit Pete Tong on this one, I'll just keep doing it like I was doing it on Facebook. Just doing a live on there every now and again, and then uploading it to YouTube. Well, I don't know if there are other ways and means of doing things, which I think there are. But I'm enjoying it. My family think I'm a bit of a nutter. But small things please small minds, as they say. So let's just wait and see. You can see it's getting a bit. It's now getting a bit steamier out there in the beach on the water there. Look, I'll just turn you around a little bit so you can see a little bit of the beach. I'll put the lights on as well so you can see what's. I'll find the. Where's the old doodah? You can see that there. Look. The wind hasn't calmed down a bit. I thought it had done, but I've got anchorage now, I think, on the rods. But oh, we've got 14 thumbs up now. That's good. Thanks very much. But I think what I'll just do is I'll give it another quarter of an hour or so on the old live. As I don't know what juice I've got left in the old battery. And because I've actually if sleeping was an Olympic sport, you'd win gold medal. Oh, Nick. Only at night, not during the day, I hope. But, oh, let's turn them lights off. I don't want to be pushing the car home, do I? Yes, Jamie, you're right there. Fishing should always be fun. I think some guys do actually take it a bit seriously. You know, I don't know. You know, all the guys that I watch, which have sort of, they put a little bit of their own spin on it. You know, I try to, you know, I haven't actually, don't think I've actually, apart from, oh, hello, is that? No, I think that's the weed tipping on the rod there. When I caught a couple the last time I was in this same place, that was about a month ago, I think. And I don't know if they actually came up on the camera or I'd gone off and I didn't realise it. You catch, you do, you don't. It's one of them. Fishing's a funny old game, isn't it? Well, that's good. That's the one, Caroline. Everyone does do it differently. Some people like night owls are up at night, and you know, the body clocks works in a funny direction. You know, I can appreciate that. I worked many moons ago. I did shift work, and sort of 3 days a week I was on night shifts, and then the next, like, a couple of days off, then I was on day shifts. But you just didn't know where I was coming or going. I must admit, I am a day man. I'm set in my ways. I like working Monday to Friday pretty much, and then I got a weekend off. You know, if I weigh, a lot of the time I spend a lot of the time away in a truck. So I get home and then I'm down the beach by myself, chilling, and I've got wife and family at home as well. But they're quite understanding. But they know I'm only 5 minutes down the road. Say I'm not out all the time. But I must admit, I'm looking forward to the sort of springtime coming in and the smooth hounds coming through. I caught a couple of smooth hounds last year, not 3 or 4, I suppose, in total in the end over the season. Because it was sort of like every time they were coming through, everyone's out there on the beach during the evenings and all that sort of thing. There am I, I'm watching them catch them. But I'm quite happy just if I can catch a couple, then that's cool. Yeah, I like the daylight hours as well, Nick. I must admit, you know, it's a bit of a grueler in the winter, especially when it's like you get up at dark o'clock and then you finish and it's still dark o'clock. That can be quite painful. That was what was happening in the winter when I was in the warehouse. It was 12-hour days and you was inside all day. You would see a little bit of an outside, but because I was working the forklift in the warehouse, I was actually unloading trucks out on the outside. It was nice to get a bit of fresh air and daylight. Even if it had been raining, you'd be just going out and just looking at daylight. Spring, it gets warmer, then I'll be saying in the summer I'm too hot. Yeah, we all do that, don't we? We all moan about the weather. We all have a go, and at the minute the rain is horrendous in certain places of the country. But at the minute I think we've been quite lucky round here. But then I've been out in East Sussex and down in Devon, not Devon, Cornwall. No, not even Cornwall, Dorset. I couldn't get the words, and I've just seen a lot of water everywhere, standing water, flooding. It's been awful, absolutely awful. Oh yeah, I know you do, Caroline. You wrap up like a blimmin' polar bear when you're out and about on the beach. But when you're out doing what you're doing out here like this, it's you make yourself as comfortable or as difficult. I've got leggings and all that sort of stuff today. I haven't brought them with me because I'm quite confident. I've got one pair of trousers on. I've got more on the top half than on the bottom. Layers upon layers. But I was confident we're not going to get caught in a rain shower. I think there's nothing coming over. I can see Ride quite clearly now. So it's looking good. Oh, hang on, I haven't moved you right back round to the. We'll put you back onto the camera and the rods and the rear view of the burner over on Forley there. But I put the camera on. I don't know if anyone can advise me here. I put the camera on sideways view, and it had told me to. You've been swimming in the snow. Oh, doing that, was that doing that angel thing? Or was that actually swimming in a lake? Sort of cold water dipping. Oh blimey, you're a braver woman than me. Well, I'm not a woman. In the river, oh yeah, I know someone that does all that sort of thing, and they've got a drum in their garden, and they get in there. Cold water. Apparently, it's good for the blood vessels and stuff. It brings the. Is it cold water swimming? They call it, or something like that. I think it's supposed to be good for the. Good for the body, but I barely get into a warm shower. That's enough for me. Right, I think what we'll do is we're gonna rebait the left-hand rod because I've just done a switch round. We'll go and check that one out because I've got lugworm with squid on it, and obviously the lug is going to wash itself out. And if I've got another bit of lug here on board, and I'll chuck a bit on and see if we have any luck. Right, bear with us, and I'll be back in a sec. Ooh. Waiting. Let's get it back in. that was a nice little Brucey bonus. Hopefully you caught that one on the camera there, guys. A little whiting. We'll just rig that one up. Chuck a bit more bait on there. Well, that's 2 fish so far. That will do. I'm happy with that. The weed is still floating about in there though. Right, let's chuck some bait on. Oh. Well, fish. Oh. Well, that was a Brucey little bonus on there. Nice little whiting. That's the second one. Hopefully you saw all that. But, oh, hang on. Oh. We're going to turn into ducks. Oh, hello. It looks like there's a rain cloud. Another bit of rain coming through. As you can see on the... Let's get a bit of wipe going on. I might put a bit of engine on just to make sure we're all right. Yeah, we're all right. It's I don't think this wind is calming down a bit. It's still pretty rough, as you can see. I will be keeping a close eye on them rods there, because we're pretty much on high water now, I think. We don't want to be... I may end up having to bring something in a bit. It looks quite close. Oh, let's put a bit of light on there. Let's get a bit more proper light. If I can find the blooming switch. I can't find the switch. What's going on? that looks a bit, you can see what that's looking rather angry out there. You can see it looks like where my rods are, that the shingle's been pushed up and it's created a bit of a bank. That won't take long with that wind like that and tide to erode that back down again. As you can see, it's starting to creep up, especially down here on the left hand side. Oh, it's just gone that slightly out of focus. 2 whiting so far. That's it, Lynette. 2 whiting so far. Thank you very much. I don't know, hopefully it looked pretty good on the camera, did it? Well, you're right there, but I don't know if it's I think bass are still being caught, and I know is it caught? South Coast Angler caught one here in the, oh hello, left hand rod, right hand rod, I think it's going, hang on, just bear with me. I don't know if that's being washed. Oh no, we're having a go. Another false alarm there, I think. But it looked like there was something had to go, but the lugworm is not lasting very long. I've just left it squid tipped. The lug's washed out and disappeared off. But you're right about the bass. But like I say, I don't know if it's that time of the year now where the bass are swimming further offshore and feeding further out. It's hard to tell because I'm not a great expert on fish species and fishing and etc, etc. But I think my left hand rod is getting churned up a bit. It looks like it's, I don't know if can I actually zoom in on these things? I don't know. I'm just going to tap the camera and find out. Oh, I can. I'm just going to move that around a little bit and zoom in a bit more. Let's see if that's any. Is that made the picture any better or any worse? You can actually see the rods moving around a little bit. We'll leave it like that for a few minutes and see what's what. But I think it's getting a bit, as you can see, it's getting quite close now, the tide. I've still got the luxury of the bank there. It should probably start dipping back. It'll start running out soon, I should imagine. Yeah, that's better. Thank you. That's good, because all I've done is just zoomed in a little bit with the camera. Where before I was just running it with the just the normal lens. Hang on, I'm just going to swing that around a little bit more, just a tad, and I'll turn my lights off on the car as well. Let's see if that makes any difference. How's that? As you can see, look, that left hand rod's going potty now. You can see that. I can see that looking at it, but it's just, I think it's just the it's not anchored. It's got weed on it, I think. It's hard to tell, but there was definitely a bite on the right hand rod. Like that, it's going, yeah, it's bobbing around. Oh, I'm going to just bring that one in and reset it, I think. Ooh, let's have a look. While I'm resetting, I'm just going to put a bit more lugworm on there and a bit more squid. So it's just washed out a bit. There's still a little bit left on there, but it just needs topping up. I've not been very fussy with the baits tonight, guys. I'm just literally chucking a bit on and then hoping for the best. Normally I'll have a proper great big chunk on there, but I'm just fishing for anything that swims. Just going to go with a big chunk. I think we're just going to go full on squiggly diddly. that's any better. We're not too far out with that, so if there is anything but lurking around, like you say, like a bass, there is a chance. Oh. But who knows? Well, but where this bit of ground here where we're fishing from is very shallow and it's quite sandy, so there's chances of Raymonds as well, so who knows. Oi oi, it's Big Mike. How you doing, fella? Two whiting so far on the tally, and that's not set again very well. We're just gonna have to go with it and leave it, see what happens. Good, well done, Mike. But we're fishing out the car tonight, so you can guess where we are. Ugh. I don't know what's going on with that rod there. It's certainly getting pulled. I think it can't have weed on it already. Oh, thanks Wednesday, Caroline. I keep calling you what's looking at that Wednesday. Caroline Wednesday it comes up on. Wednesday Caroline. Thanks Caroline, that's much appreciated. Thank you. Another viewer. Excellent. Yeah, that's not set very well, that left hand rod. I think I need to sling it out a bit further. I think it's getting caught in the waves. But we'll leave it there, you never know. I didn't actually think that this has been going an hour and a half now. I'd be able to talk for so long. But I've managed to keep going. But that's probably from you guys out there chirping in, having a little bit of a chin wag, and sort of getting the conversation going, which is really, really, really appreciative. Because like I say, I wasn't planning. I had the gear in the car, but because of the way the weather is tonight, I was like, well, I don't know whether I'm going to get it all out. But I then got set up, got the lamp out, and then I thought, you know what, I'll do what I did before, and then I'll get the camera going, and obviously practice is, practice, and that keeps you going. You're right there, Mike. It was impromptu. Well, I don't know, was that a bite? Hang on, that sort of really pulled down then. I don't know if it was or not. I'm getting standing by for action. I don't think it was a bite. That's very kind of you to say. You did. We only know each other from the chat, Lynette. But I try my best. Do you know what I mean? You say what you see what you say, and that's what you get. We're not all perfect in all shapes and forms. We've all got our own little traits in some way, shape or form, but we just plod along and have a go. That's definitely the rods are going potty now. Nick, what can I say? Well, no, I'm sure you love your wife dearly. I'm sure you love your wife dearly. But I've, with the lives that come on, I'm actually watching more lives than I'm actually watching telly now. I've gone out, I've fallen out. There's only a few TV shows that I like to watch, and I'm always scanning around to see what's on live. You know, I do one when he comes on. I like watching my own thing. Is Big Jet TV, and I like watching him. Sunday mornings he comes on normally about 10-11 o'clock in the morning, on till about 4 in the afternoon, and a cracking show. I love it. I love the planes. I love all that sort of stuff. Oh, you've got earbuds in. I don't know. Is that left-hand rod giving it? What do you reckon? Well, look, we haven't got any night bots on here to time people out if they say left-hand rod, left-hand. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have a look at that. I think I'm going to have a look at that one now. I'm back in a minute. Ooh. Well, there we go. Hope you got a big one. Hope you saw that one, should I say. I'm getting all excited. I've caught another fish. Yeah, it's a dogfish, but at least it's not a blank. You know, two whiting and a dogfish. I wasn't sure whether that was on, but I've just left that little bit of squid on there, and I've just lobbed it straight back out, as you see. But Yeah, they are nice looking fish, aren't they? The patches on them, they yeah, they are good. I don't know if I'd eat one, but you know, there's plenty of them out there, I suppose. But you know, I've yet to. I've caught a few fish. I'm not saying that I've caught a lot of fish, but I've not had anything for a long time that I'd actually go and say I'd take home and I'd cook. I will when I catch the right one, but it's catching the right. You know, many moons ago I caught a small codling in this area a couple of years ago. If it had been a little bit bigger, I would have probably given it a go. But that was sort of an August fish. And then I've just had the odd fish here and there, and it hasn't been. You know, for me, my nemesis fish is the bass. I can't seem to catch one. No matter what I try, I've not had any luck. But we'll keep trying. Do you know what I mean? We'll have a go. But rock salmon in the chip shop, right? Do you know what? If I actually see that in the chippy, I might give that a go. To be fair, because there is a nice chip shop just literally round the corner from here, which of a night time, well, I don't know if about now, but during the day it's good. During the day, right? I'm just gonna zoom back out a little bit. Let's go back to original. Do you reckon it's better like that, guys, or how it was? What do you think? Or do you want it back out? Let's go a little bit bigger, because then that sort of blocks out a bit and stuff. I don't know what happens to that ship. That's long gone now. That cruise liner, didn't see it go past. But hour and 40 minutes, we're still going strong. We've got 15 thumbs up and 8 in the house. I was expecting to be wearing me oh, I don't know. Don't think they can call it that now. Is it Huss? Like ball Huss, isn't it? Because that's the next sort of size up. I don't know. What do I know? I ain't got a clue. Oh, the right hand one's giving it large. Pulling over, I think it's got some weed on it. Let's pound that around a bit more. Just a bit like that. And a bit like that. That's a bit better. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad that I've actually caught something on camera. Which is nice. Yeah, they might be little ones, but I'm more than happy with the little one. I'm not telling you where I am, Mike. But I can get my car right on the beach. Let's put it that way. There's not many places that you can get a car on your beach down here. Whether you know about this spot, I don't know, but you may do, you may not. But it's a little spot that I've been coming to for a little while. Hang on, I think there might be something going on the right hand rod. Oh, bear with me. Bit of a false alarm there, I think, chaps. I have to take my hat. I've got a hoodie on. I've got a woolly hat on. I've got the lamp on, and my head's starting to itch. I've got to release the pressure off my head. I ain't got a lot of air, so I've got to give it a rummage round and let it hang freely. Oh, hang on. What's Big Mike saying there? Oh, he's taking his message down. It's a retraction. Oh. Do you know what? You're talking about oysters. I've never had them. I'm not sure if I would eat local ones because of what goes on around here. Oh, hello, there's another cruise ship just crept out there, look, over there, to the left. There's a little bit of a clue for you there, Mike. No, you're not there. No, not there. Let's just say MOD. If that rings any bells to you, which it probably does because you are local-ish. Hang on, I'll give you some more clues, Mike. Hang on. I'll see if I can get it round there. Look. That's cows over there. And back again. Oh no, I've dropped my lamp. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying earlier on, I've been doing this now an hour and 45 minutes. This is the longest I've survived because I did one a couple of 3 weeks ago from this same spot and it went out and I'm chatting away and it went on and on and on and I didn't realise that it dropped out. How you know it dropped out, I do not know. I guess it comes, there's a live timer at the top. Does it include wall, Lawrence? No, there's no wall here. No. There's no wall. It's just beach. Oh, hello. What's going on there? My battery packs fell off. Hang on. Oh no, my headlamps fell off. Let's get that back on. Right, I'm just gearing back up again because you never know. Don't want to be caught short, do I? Right, headlamps back on, hood's back up. Right, that's it. No. Yeah, so we've been going nearly 2 hours, which, wow, I'm really pleased about. No, there's no hospital nearby here, Nick. 2 hours, it's still going strong, so I'm blessed to say that I've gone up. I've got 10 people and 15 likes now. Thank you very much. I am a bit further round from the red flag, Mike. Just a bit further round. Yeah, I'm not up by the angling cub. I'm a little bit further round. If that's any help to you. I think that... Oh, I don't know. No. So the left-hand rod's now going potty again. Yeah, I just like this spot here. Is I can actually do it from the car. I'm not obviously too overconfident about putting a shelter up and doing it in a shelter, because I've only got a cheap and cheerful little tripod which I can just mount on the steering wheel. I've got a bungee around the steering wheel holding it all on, and it's quite safe. But when I'm on a beach and I can actually sit behind the camera, I think in the shelter, I don't think I'm going to be able to sit on. I'm going to need like an extra box or something to put the tripod on, because the tripod is quite small. It only goes up about half a metre. It's a cheap and cheerful £7 tripod which I just got off of eBay. But it's doing the little job that I want to have a go with, and maybe if it goes progress on to things that might get a bit bigger, I might invest in slightly better tripod, or keeping an eye out on like marketplace and stuff like that. I won't be buying anything half decent brand new, do you know what I mean? As long as it does the job. It was only because it was a cheap tripod that I got this one for £7, and I thought, well, I'll give that a go. But it's all right in the car. It's nice and steady in the car on the steering wheel, and that's where I'm actually mounted it, bungeed onto the steering wheel. And it's going through the windscreen. You wouldn't realise that the windscreen, if it hadn't been for raining earlier on, you wouldn't realise that I was actually in a car. I don't think. But who knows? I haven't, like I say, I haven't done a lot of live broadcasting. Oh, hang on. That's it. You got it. Yeah, I did. I've had a couple of little rays. 2 years in the bounce. I took some photographs. I caught, and they were only tiny thornbacks, but a week apart, a year apart, a year and a day apart, I actually caught a baby bubba thornback ray here, and it was like dinner plates, tea plate size, side plate. Is that the word? What you'd have you put your sandwiches on if you were having sandwiches. And I caught one, and I got a photograph of it, and I was chuffed to nuts with it. But I'm not catching anything huge. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that, because it's, the feedback is good. I like a bit of feedback, and that gives you the confidence to do it again. That's the thing. Bit of confidence. It's Friday night. What else are you going to do? Not much. I think it's settling down a little bit now. It doesn't look too... hang on, let's get a bit of light on the subject. You can see it seems to be a bit calming now. I think it's down. I think the tide might be starting to run out now. According to my clock in here, it's about 10 to 10. So it's either it's sitting there, but it's calming a bit now. It's calming a bit, so I think we're at the top of the tide, and it's on its way down. But I'm going to say, I think what we'll do is when we get to the 2 hour mark, that's what we've got, 10 minutes. That'd be brilliant. I will do that, Lynette, and we can stick it in on the LMF page. That would be smashing. Oh, was that the left hand rod going there? Was that beach shingle there? Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to bear with. Oh yes, there's a big pull. Bear with. Turn the lights off. Oh. passing shower, chaps and chapesses. Here we go. Let's just get in here quick. Ooh. Yeah, another false alarm. Like I was saying, this kayak dangler. Hi, kayak D. How you doing, fella? We're having a go. We've been on 2 hours, almost 2 hours. I'm going to give it until I've got another 5 or 10. Well, 56. 2 hours. That's my top. That's look at that. My little tip light's gone on. 2 hours is going to be my limit tonight, I think, on the live. Not bad for a first live, half decent live session. Yeah, we're good, KD. We've done dogfish 2 whiting so far. I'll have a look, Mike. I'll just wind that. I'll do a turn on it. But it's, I don't know. Yeah, let's have a look. I was going to set that green light up again on there. It's getting temperamental. Ooh. Oh, well, that passing shower didn't come to anything. Oh, well, it has been great for me because I've had a few people watch, and I'm really appreciative of that. And that'll spur me on to have another go, maybe in a few weeks' time, or you never know. I might even do it tomorrow night. We'll wait and see. Like I say, it's having the confidence to do it, having the right gear as well, because I don't think I'm geared up for doing it in a shelter yet. I've got a shelter, but and I've only got a cheap and cheerful little tripod. But you know, like mighty oak trees grow from small oaks, as they say. So we'll wait and see what occurs. I don't sort of announce when I'm going to come on, because I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, and it's just a thing that is going to slowly progress, I think. Thanks for that, Mike. I appreciate that. So we didn't do too bad, did we? 2 whiting and a dogfish. So I will probably be wrapping it up after. I might give it till 11 once, and I've hardly used any bait as well. That's what I can't work out as well. So we're still ticking away. We've got 3 minutes to go. Thanks, Lynette. I appreciate that. It's a bit of fun. Like I said at the start, I'm not taking it too seriously. We're having a go, and we've caught some fish, which I'm really pleased about. We've gotten 3 fish on the live. I don't know. Oi, there's Kojak there. He's back. 9:38 high tide. Okay, mate. So it's it's on high water now then. So it does seem to look like it is calming down. But tomorrow night down here is going to be swamped. Mike, you know where I am ish. Stokes Bay and Leon Solent is going to be swamped with danglers in a comp. So I don't know where I'm going to end up. Where I could end up tomorrow night, but who knows. There is another area where I could go, which potentially I could stick a rod out, and I might take a drive down there in a minute once I've finished, just to see if I can fish from the car. And that. Oh, hello. We have a light upon us. Is it someone that I know? Who knows? I don't know. Is it a car? Oh no, it's across the road. It's all right. It was a bit close, and I thought it was someone coming down. But we'll have a look. We'll make our minds up. I'll take a drive down there and have a look, because I'm not sure of the state, the way the tide is at the minute, on how low it's going to be when I get there, because it's quite shallow and it's right at the end of Lee. So we'll wait and see. Well, we might be sea fishing at night time and pike fishing during the day. Well, I wish you all the best, Mike, tomorrow. I'll keep my eye out for you. Not sure what I'm doing during the day, but I won't be too far if I'm indoors from my laptop, and I normally bung it on and have it on in the background while I'm doing bits and bobs. But all the best. Thank you for watching. Right, we're coming up to the 2-hour mark. I'm going to say a big thanks to everyone that's watched tonight. I really do appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. You know, I haven't got any titles to run down, so what I'm going to do is press somehow. So, okay, yeah, nice. I used to fish there a lot years ago. Know where you are there. Don't know what it's like there. What's it like? You'll have to let us know what it's like there. Right, Caroline, thank you very much. Mike, thanks very much. Nick, thank you very much. Jamie, thank you very much. I'm going to sign off now. We're over the 2-hour mark, and I may need to have a beverage of some sort in a minute. I've got some water in the back to lubricate the throat. But thank you ever so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. And Kojak, thank you very much, sir. Look after yourself and take care, everyone. We'll see you next time, and I may see you when you're modding and doing whatever else you do, and in the other chats. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Take care. Be safe. Bye. Right, I've got to suss out how to turn it off now. Bye. I don't know how to turn it off. Maybe it's X marks the spot. That could be the one. Night. Be careful. That's it. X marks the stop. I'm going to stop the button now. Stop streaming now. Okie dokie. Good night. Take care.